Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Today I'm talking about Sankalpa, the power of intention, which is very different than the kind of New Year's resolutions that we weekly make and then break kind of quickly into the new year. So if it is time for you to seek new levels of reality, then you're going to find that yoga is a success system that never fails when done appropriately. And that means it gives you knowledge, it gives you know-how, and it gives you inspiration. I often like to say that yoga can be for someone who really applies themselves, as it has for me, to help you find the dream whose pursuit is self-energizing for an entire lifetime. That's also called following your bliss. At this point in your life, you're not interested in certainty in the eyes of other people, social recognition, but impeccability in your own eyes. Am I living with as much totality of attention, precision, and zest, passion for life as possible? So, by practicing yoga, you will develop the accumulated forces of purity. By willingness to give and serve, by willingness to be kind and love, and by willingness to see deeply and have insight and remember what we're all about, then you realize that life experience is set up for you to have spirit lead you in your life. Spirit does everything short of compulsion to make you believe, otherwise you wouldn't have free will. If miracles happen, you'd be compelled to believe. So you ultimately realize you have to develop this, but keep your eyes open and you'll see it everywhere. So as a yoga student, you realize learning is as important as teaching. And for those of us who are teachers, it's hard to get back to beginner's mind and remember that moment when you were open to everything and ready for anything, because you knew you didn't know. But once you have some experience, it's hard to say, oh, I'm still raw and green. So it's a kind of attitude of coming back with eyes wide open to what's going on. And then if you stop in one place long enough, which means do your practice every single day and pull yourself out of the social net, you don't have to be thinking about who you are all the time and how you're producing. You just developed a pristine clarity of insight and perception, as if that's all there is, just understanding what is consciousness. And then you can begin to give yourself what I call inner applause. You don't even need an audience. Your own inner drive for excellence uses your own skills to the utmost. You give the very best that you have within you, because that's what's going to give you inner satisfaction and appease your innermost hunger. And you'll also have the pride of accomplishment. You'll grow your own potential for self-actualization by doing the things that bring out the potential you have within yourself. You won't be sitting on the sidelines. As I said, you'll be living in prime time, not waiting, putting your life in layaway. And that's what's going to happen. An enduring motivation, an exhilarating motivation will happen in your life. And you'll want to contribute. And as we all ride this new wave, this frontal wave into the 21st century, your education has to go way beyond college degrees or postgraduate degrees. So yoga is going to help you articulate certain goals, yamas and niyamas, work on the virtues of being a righteous human being, treat everybody fairly, kindly, generously. And your practices are what's going to substantiate the claims of yoga. You hit the mat, you work your body, you work the breath, you work your relaxation, and you sit and you do successive stages of absorptive meditation. And all of that is going to support your vision. That is really what Sankalpa is all about. So, may you all find joy in stillness. Take time to sit, shut your yap, listen, perceive, and then pass it on to other people through kindness and compassion. Have a beautiful day. Set your Sankalpa, your power of intention. the law of attraction will help it to be more.